All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory to my power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Waha, Rakakwadash. And honors be to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and the elect elders that's pushing his word with all truth and sincerity. The year 2025, the hope for your deliverance, the hope for your destruction. And we pray and hope that the Most High Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, bring all these prophets to pass in the time that we're living in. All right, especially in these times. And I want to do a lesson on what you see here on the screen, right, from Radicade, right? And the title of this lesson is very spiritual, right, which reads, War with Iran will kill thousands of Americans, and the U.S. will lose, says Tucker Carlson, all right? Hey, this is highly spiritual, all right? Because, we know, according to the Holy Scriptures, matter of fact, let's jump into it, that Iran will go to war with America. And America will lose tremendously. And millions, not thousands, but millions of Americans will be killed, all right? This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh. They have taken against Edom, and Edom is the so-called white race, and his purpose that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And who's the least of the flock? Talking about these Israelis. They're going to draw America into this World War III as Israel go to war with Iran, right? And America getting involved. So it says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he will make their habitations desolate with them. You see? So there you have it. See, America and Iran will go to war due to the controversy with Israel, right? Where thousands of Americans, millions of Americans will be killed. Salaki for that. You know, where thousands, millions of Americans will be killed and America will lose this war, which is World War III. This is how this place is going to become a desolate wilderness, right? This is how the kingdom of heaven is going to be ushered into the Israelites first and foremost, starting with the elect. And this is all biblical prophecy today. The Lord is about to slay millions of people that's on the face of the earth. This is Isaiah 66 in verse 15. For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire in his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by his fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many. That's right, many. Many is going to die here in America, in Babylon the Great, right? Like it says here in the book of Jeremiah, that Jeremiah Salaki. Where is that at? Salaki. Yep, Jeremiah 25 and verse 32. And it reads, this said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. That's right. That great whirlwind, representation of those nuclear missiles, right? The Lord said he's rising up a destroying wind, right? That destroying wind coming in the form of those nuclear missiles, 200 million missiles to be exact. And it reads, and the slaying of the Lord Yahweh shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. You see, from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, millions of people are going to die. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. You see, so this is highly spiritual. War with Iran will kill thousands of Americans, and the U.S. will lose, says Tucker Carlson. And he's right, but he's not right, because millions of Americans will be killed And he's right about the U.S. will lose, you know? So, hey, this is highly spiritual, man. This is highly spiritual, right? And we're drawing nigh to that day. And that's why we hoping and praying that the Lord deliver us, right? Many are called, but few are saved. That remnant, that small remnant, a small sanctuary that the Lord have gathered unto himself, which is the elect, right? 144,000 plus the 1/3 will be delivered out of Babylon the Great. But the rest of you people, you're going to be smithereens. You're going to be fuel for the fire. You see? So, yeah, this is highly spiritual, man. Hey, Barakathe, how about Shemal Shah? You know? Hey, we coming in that time. So beautiful times to be alive, as always, right? So keep pushing, keep fighting. And we almost out of here. Hey, Shalom and a Bible bar.